Hey, good morning, Bolton High. Joe Maselli here again. And today's topic, school pictures. I know, this is everything you need to know about school pictures. I know a lot of schools aren't getting this done, right? It's crazy COVID time. It's a challenge to get good pictures and keep students safe. But I have a plan, and we're going to talk about all of this today. So everything you need to know about school pictures this year at Bolton High. We're talking primarily about grades 9 through 11. Seniors, we're going to talk about the few of you that didn't get your pictures done this summer too. Here are your big dates. Monday, October 5th, that's our A through K group. And Friday, October 9th, our L through Z group. So that's super important days. Be here in school, get your hair combed, put on a nice outfit, all that kind of stuff. Grades 9 through 11, we're doing it in the school day, right? That's 7:35 to 1:35. We're going to assign periods. Your teachers are going to bring you down. We have a plan to keep everybody separate and spaced. We're only bringing really the same classroom group. Students that are in a class together are going to come down to the photographer down in the commons. Lots of space. That's the plan. For those of you who have chosen remote parallel learning, you're at home. You're going to come down at 1:45 to 2:15, and you're going to come over to the side parking lot, the student parking lot, and you're going to come right in those glass doors, right into the commons, see the photographer, and right back out the door. Come in one at a time. So that'll take care of that. And then senior makeups. Again, for the dozen or so seniors that didn't get their pictures taken this summer, we're going to take care of you from 2:30 to 3:30. We're going to do this on stage, as I mentioned, and this is a no-contact photography plan. And again, those are the dates, the 5th for A through K and the 9th for L through Z. And joining me this morning to help us understand how we're going to do the pictures, all non-contact and safe, everybody say hello. Charlene, say hello. Here's Charlene Larkin from Charlene's Portrait Studio. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good to see you. Hey, so just a quick couple of words about you. So you were very generous about 4 years ago. We ended up needing to make a change in our yearbook photographer. And I know that Bolton is a little bit out of your normal geographic region, right? So, but you were jumped in. Was it about 4 years ago, I think?
Yeah, I think, does this make our fourth year? Our third year, actually.
This
Our
is only our
third
third
full
year.
year.
Feels like
Yes.
longer somehow. Okay.
Well, you've known me longer.
Yes. So,
So,
I went back when I was in a different school district in charge of school pictures. That's actually where Charlene and I met way back then. And so very happy that you joined us. And here's the big thing I want people to realize. All that great work that was done last year for our class of 2020 for graduation, that people were so complimentary about the graduation video, the big banner that hung outside my window until the tropical storm came. By the way, I got it down before the tropical storm, and
I
it's
heard.
safely in the hands of the class of 2020 for their reunion. But actually, for those of you who don't know, Charlene's the one who made that all happen, right? So it was our partnership. And one of the things that we learned back then, and again, we're talking last June, was that we could do quality photography in a safely distant fashion, right?
Yeah.
So what we did was we brought families in one by one. And we didn't sit down and we didn't, snuggle up with the photographer. You stayed back a little bit. And how is that going to look like next week for our underclassmen pictures? What's your plan?
Well, the kids will stay spaced apart every 6 feet. Of course, will be a kid. And don't worry, I will mark out the floor so you know exactly where to stand and you'll know exactly in what direction to move because I'll have arrows on the floor as well for you. Instead of sitting for your actual picture, you're going to be standing up, but don't worry, the portrait is still from head and shoulder. So no, I'm not going full body. Everybody seems to ask that when they stand in front of the camera
So
because
we
they're
can
standing there.
kids can still wear slippers for their school pictures. That's still okay.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay, good. All right, good.
Yep. So they can become as comfortable as they want with their feet. Just make sure that when you go to take your picture, because you're going to have a mask on all the way through this line. And once you get into my cube, which is the safe zone, that is where you can take your mask off. And that's when I'm going to take your picture, of course, with your mask off. So everybody's like, can we take it with it on?
No.
No. But nice try. Anyway, yeah, so once you're done with that, then you follow back out and you can go back to class or you might have to wait for your other classmates. And we can make sure that you have a safe place to stand as well. So we'll mark areas for where you can be within the room while everyone else is finishing up.
And we're going to do this for our families. We're going to do this in our student commons, which is our cafeteria. We're going to put you up on stage. So you've got the whole stage yourself with just one student at a time. Very similar to actually what we've done in the past, but we'll just kind of spread the line out, bring students down in smaller groups. And just again, for our families, just to know, we take the picture of every single student at Bolton. Now,
Yes.
we hope you order pictures. We hope you love them. And we're going to talk about ordering in just a second. But the other thing everybody needs to know is that we want to capture that picture of every single student. And this is important for our remote learners. You need to come in because we don't want you left out of the yearbook. So Charlene is our official yearbook photographer, and because her pictures go in the yearbook. And actually, the way we hold a real high quality standard in our yearbook, and only her pictures go in there, and that's been the tradition at Bolton forever. The official photographer is the official photographer for the yearbook. So we want every underclassmen to get their picture taken, even if families don't want to purchase, and we hope that you do, but we need you to get your picture taken so you can be included in the yearbook. We also put your picture into our computer system so teachers can see you next year before they know you and all that kind of stuff. So everybody is getting their picture taken. But for the families that do order, and most of our families typically do, what's going to be the process for that, Charlene?
So because we're touchless, excuse me, because we're touchless, you're going to be able to go online. You can go right to my website at charleens.com, and that's spelled CHARLEENS.com. And right at the top there, when you get to my website, you're going to see a little link that says Order School Portraits. And when you click on that, you'll find your school name. You can click right on your school name. What you need to do is start entering your child's name. If you don't see them as you enter their first name, try entering their last name. They'll show up in a drop down menu. Click on them, and then it takes you right over to the ordering process. So that way, whatever you order of your child will electronically match the photographs that I'm going to take the day of pictures. And
Outstanding.
and the great thing too is don't print out the receipt for me. I don't need it. Save the paper. It's completely touchless. And so I won't be giving out order forms, and I won't be collecting money or checks because, again, I want to keep my family as safe as your family. And the less paper and the less transactions we have in touch is the best at this point in time. All your portraits are going to ship directly to your home too. So you don't even have to worry about having them, touch them at school. They're going to come right to your home.
Wow, that is awesome, and that's a change.
Yeah.
Usually, we're in the front office handing out pictures, so that's a great improvement. And
Yeah.
again, during the school day for our underclassmen, our remote learners after school, you can start showing up in the parking lot, the student side, on your assigned day at 1:45. But seniors, we got a few seniors left, so seniors should reach out to you and
Yes.
let you know when they're going to come. And then we've actually done a fair amount of senior portraits on the property here at Bolton High School, and they come out great. So I know we've done some in other locations over the summer, but the ones that we're doing on these 2 days are going to be here on the property, right?
Yes. And in fact, I will send out links to anyone who has not scheduled a portrait yet, so you know exactly a time frame to sign up for. And that way I'm,
Excellent.
aware of who's coming at what time, and we're not bulking you all together because, again, it's all about distance. The great thing about the school, Joe, is there's so many wonderful
Yeah.
places to be photographed at the school. Between you have this little shed on the side, but the colors are starting to pop right now, and they're gorgeous. And there's that whole line on the right hand side of the commons area that just blows up with color. So beautiful. So, just because you're coming to the school for your senior portrait, don't think you're not going to get a beautiful portrait because they come out gorgeous. Yep.
They're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah, they're
Well,
pretty
the
good.
kids, they make
Yeah, I
it,
know. I'm
you
actually,
know?
um, and maybe the most important thing, because we talked about safety and we talked about logistics, but the most important thing that you are the only one who can answer, I'm not even going to touch this topic, okay? What to wear, or maybe what not to wear.
So, what not to wear? Girls, do not give me spaghetti straps or low cut tops. Stay away from them completely. Also, watch how short your skirts are. The rule of thumb is if you lie your hand down beside your leg against the outfit, so long as it goes to your fingertips or past, you'll be okay with that outfit. Anything shorter just doesn't look right in the photograph, and I can't really hide a lot of that. And so then I will tend to go a little bit closer up versus giving you more variety of an image, just because I know it won't look the best. But solid colors look great, guys. Oh my goodness, guys, make sure you shave that morning, so that way we don't have the stubble look. I can't retouch a stubble. I can't retouch 3-day growth. So, and I've had moms ask. So please just shave, okay? Make sure if you're going to do your hair or get it cut or anything, that you're doing it now, basically this week, or so that way everybody's hairstyle looks fresh and you're comfortable with it. You know how to work that style. But
N-
solid colors, covering the shoulders is important. You know, wearing longer sleeves is really nice because what happens is all your attention will go to the face instead. And that's really what we want. We want to see your face, we want to see your smile. So keep that in mind when you're doing your images, and don't wear t-shirts with slogans or sayings. Button up collared shirts are gorgeous for my guys. Girls, I know it's popular to wear like that cut open sleeve shoulder, but unless you have really long hair to help cover those shoulders a little bit, I would even stay away from those because they can tend to compete against your face and cause more attention to go to the arm than to actually to your face first.
Now, that's good advice for everybody.
Oh
But
yeah,
but for our
absolutely.
underclassmen who are going to be shot inside in front of a chromatic screen, are there any colors to stay away from?
Please stay away from greens. I mean, a hunter green is absolutely fine. A deep, dark, rich green, no problem. But don't go bringing me your neon greens or neon colors, please. They are very hard to extract. We can do it. Don't get me wrong. We can do it. But it will look much nicer if you wear, a deeper green. So just keep in mind that green is not a color you should wear on a green screen. So I have to tell you a quick story because I made the mistake one year of photographing spring portraits on St. Patrick's Day. And this is how I learned that green is not a good color for a green screen because everybody was wearing green
Yeah, I
that
would imagine. I would imagine. Okay, that is fantastic. Another quick peek. I know I popped it up here a second ago, but here is Charlene's website and her email address. Any questions about logistics during school can come to me, but any questions about what to wear, how to order, any ordering issues goes to that email address you say there right there on the screen. That's Charlene, sales@charlene's.com. So Charlene,
Great.
that's what we have for today.
Yep.
I look forward to working with you next week. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I appreciate you taking the time. For everybody else, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.